It's summertime in Canyon Brew, and the hope is to probably open the canyon up to the surface today, which we're working on. They're chiseling away up there. What did we get last time done? We got our metalsmithing district up. I don't know if it's really in a good spot, but we have our temple to the god of caverns there on the balcony. We've got room for another barracks if we get another wave of migrants. And then there's some just filler floors, which I'm not even sure if we'll get around to filling. We've got our mine down here. We've just decided to make this a mine, didn't we? Even if we're able to buy tin to make bronze, we're going to need a lot of copper to do it. So just keep digging away, fellas. Watch out for that giant pile of blood. That's from all the people that have been knocked down by dust over the years. Just those giant, tricky clouds of dust that knock you off bridges. That guy's actually just asleep. Carpenter has slipped into depression. That might actually be my best carpenter. This fortress has lasted the longest, but I think we might start to see the tantrum spirals here. Not actually sure if I have anybody assigned to be a lumberjack. We have some trees overhanging the canyon. Which I guess is kind of neat. Like, it's open, but the sun doesn't necessarily come right through the canyon. It kind of goes through the leaves. Giving dwarf to a boy. Giving dwarf to a boy. Giving birth to a boy. Go get your baby. Yeah, open this canyon up to the sunlight, see what happens. These guys are thirsty. I don't know why they just don't go home and drink. Huh. I'm worried that maybe they can't go home. Because they keep walking towards that ramp and they kind of give up and get back to digging. They might actually die of dehydration. I don't know what the fuck their problem is. Alright, let's just cancel all this because I'm getting a little worried about those guys. Go home. They can't. Alright, that's definitely concerning. I don't know why they can't, though. There's an upward slope. And then you just walk over here. Like, what's the fucking problem, guys? Dig upstairs. We'll just make it even messier. There. Get the hell out of there. What are you guys doing? They're trapped for some reason. There they go. Yeah, I don't know why that ramp didn't work. Go get something to drink. Jesus Christ, you guys are making me nervous. Is that the human caravan? Ah, shit. Did I close the gate? How'd the wagon get in? That was really weird. I'm hauling things. Did I already trade? There are no merchants trading right now. What the fuck? I can't remember if I dealt with the human merchants last time. Huh. Well, let's get this, I mean, don't do it on this particular floor, but this feels like it's not dug out symmetrically. Hang on. Yeah, this is the whole canyon. There. That looks right. I guess maybe I shouldn't have this bridge, because then you can't see up the canyon because of it. I could probably build a new one and then disassemble it. Make it out of slate, please. Then we can have a nice, the sun can come all the way down to the God of Caverns, which is a little counterintuitive perhaps. Man, they filled up that giant stockpile already. There's a lot of bars, I guess. There's old Blinky waiting to get built. A chemist is coming to visit. Man, this library attracts all sorts. The 5th month. I'm going to assume that I've already dealt with the humans. But I mainly want that merchant airlock ready for the dwarves. I need to not make the airlock so tight. It's a little easy to fuck over the wagons. The more that I think about it, I don't think I even need to do a second airlock. I can probably just like have a hatch and the dwarves come down. That hatch thing has been working out pretty well defense-wise. It's going to take forever for those switches to get hit. I really need to hurry up and link these bridges up to other switches in the dining hall, because there's especially no reason to go to the old fortress now. Let's do that right now. Let's see if I can actually link these up. I don't even remember what these fucking switches do is the problem. Alright. You are linked to... No, don't pull it. A link to a bridge, specifically. Not that one. This one. So that one on the right opens the wood one. So it's like, yeah, it's the side of the fortress it's on. Nope, I lied. It's the wrong way. Okay. Link it up to the... this one. This is probably my most successful fort on camera, yeah. I think I've had a slightly more successful one off camera just because this one has no iron. But these guys are doing pretty well. Oh, I have a feeling this will be the disaster stream. There. Can have our fucking merchantscape be controlled from the actual town instead of the old ruins. The little cubist shanties we lived in years ago. I have a gem cutter's workshop that doesn't need to be there anymore. Just this poor guy, he has to walk all the way to the old town to make socks for people. It's a living. There's the old fishery, which fishermen can still go and use. The Baron Consort of Many Treaties is visiting. Neat. I have a feeling that's a human settlement. I guess we should get this merchant's hallway smoothed up. Make it look presentable, you know? Right up to here, to the red. Nobody's even pretended to hit the switch. What is that? Is that a cat corpse? A stray cow calf corpse. Alright, well that's going to start causing problems if we don't haul that away. Only have one idler though. Let's get our military off duty. Oh shit, they were off duty. Oh, never mind. Those are the archers. All right, never mind. Off duty, off duty. Off duty, off duty. Help me haul shit, fellas. You can go get drunk and pray and say hello to your wife or whatever it is that you do in your off time, too. I like how you lose your military rank when you're not training, so that one guy got demoted from Hammer Dwarf to Monster Slayer. I don't think it would look too good in Stone Sense, because I don't think you can really display multiple Z levels underground in Stone Sense. Maybe when it's all said and done, maybe I'll post some pictures of what my towns look like in Stone Sense, because Fat Cow won't get off my back about it. Alright. At least the Dwarven caravan can come visit. Canyon still getting chiseled away. Do I not have any lumberjacks? Because I kind of... Maybe I do want those trees to go. Whoops, I forgot to actually connect it to the town. There we go. Wood cutters, I have one. Alright, let's activate a few of those. Whoops. I got a few axes laying around. Just go chop those trees down for me, fellas. Just because I would like to, I would like to dramatically have the leaves, like, rest over top of the canyon, but I'm worried about some weird cave-in stuff if the trees collapse while I continue to chisel away. Where's the cavern on this map, GTA? It's down like 40 floors. There it is. First one's at 45, and then we found one, I think, around the 70s. I lied. It's around the 90s. This is a tall fella, though. Look at that. Wow. That is a fucking... Let's try to find the roof of this one. So it starts on 91, and that's where you can come in from other parts of the world map. The floor of the cavern is 138. That is a tall fucking cavern. The Baroness Consort of Present Ring is visiting now. What is going on? What is with these visitors? I wonder if perhaps a dwarven hillaxe has pledged itself to me yet. Because I've been waiting on something like that to happen. I just press that button. I'm not sure what it does. The spread ring, no contact. Yeah, there's nobody that's actually pledged to me here. I might be too close to the spread ring for that reason. There we go. They're starting to engrave the merchant's entrance. I think I'm going to put a double door at the merchant's entrance, actually, just for effect. A geographer is visiting. Man, that fucking library is just a happening place to be. You know what? I'm going to get a little greedy here. Are you ready? Because we're going to switch our tavern over to let anybody come drink in it. So I think that will let... Dwarven baby has been found dead. Yeah, that'll happen. Carpenter slipped into depression. Oh boy. Here come the tantrums. Well, hang on. Could I make walls out of wood, perhaps? Probably could. Like here. Yeah, okay. Wall. Out of logs. But what kind of logs? How many logs do I have? I have a fair bit of willow. Let's do that. Let's make our tavern out of willow. That was the wrong button. That was walnut, I believe. Yep, willow. Okay. I just built some floors, I believe. Whoops. Yep. Having trouble doing things properly today. Willow. Like the movie. I think someone asked me to play Willow once, and I don't think I could actually finish Willow on camera. Looked kind of tough. There's more willow. Perfect. Then I guess we just need to chop down some willow trees to cap off that tavern. We'll put in some tables and chairs. The administrator's been missing for a week. Where the fuck are these people vanishing? We might need to start engraving some tables. Or slabs, sorry. People tables? Let's start getting this opened up, though. Yeah, where are my crafters? We need to start engraving some... Can I make items out of dwarf bones? I can make artifacts out of dwarf bones. But I can't command people to make things out of them. Whoops, it's a craft to engrave a slab. Engrave memorial slab. Okay. There's a bunch of people that are engraved, but there are a few that aren't. So, bin. Just those three. 4, sorry, I can't count. Engrave those 4 slabs and we won't have any ghosts to worry about. Then we can place them. Is it Alt-S for a slab? That guy had a slab that wasn't sorted out. Looks like the humans departed. Leave me to my work until the dwarven caravan arrives. This time we have to remember not to ask for rocks, because that weighs them down. I think I touched on this last week. We just want bars. Then I suppose, well, it'll be difficult to buy iron equipment, because people always try to, like, grab the, they'll just try to grab it, so it's like if I can't buy up iron boots and then, like, smelt them down for iron swords, they're like, oh, 1 iron boot, I should wear this. I think maybe if I buy a bunch of iron and then kick everybody out of the military, they won't try to pick up military equipment. Maybe. I hope that when I channel the floor, the rock doesn't fall down and kill anybody, because that might happen. Oh, look, they're starting to build old Blinky here. Huh. This miner was in a bed earlier. Now he's on a traction bench. That means he's on the road to recovery, I hope. I have splints, so it's weird that he's stuck on that traction bench. Looks like they're going to place that engraved slab, or they're going to engrave on. Once that bridge is done, we can deconstruct this bridge. Let's just deconstruct that bridge right now. Why not, right? Get it out of there. Want some sunbeams coming down to the Temple of Caverns. Looks like they've chiseled away this first column I assigned them. It looks like the rocks do fall down. That's dangerous. Well, maybe that's how somebody died. Keep chiseling. I want fucking sunshine on this thing by the end of the day. Real life day, not the Dwarf Fortress day. Dwarf Fortress day is like 25 seconds or something. I believe the Dwarven caravan arrives next month, and so should my migrants. We chopped down those trees yet? Because I would really like to get some willow for the tavern. Yeah, those rocks do seem to fall down all the way. We might have some casualties here. Still waiting to... Oh, here comes someone. Here he comes to chop down those fucking trees for us. It's a big fella. It's taken him a while. A scholar's visiting? There go the logs. Get these last ones out of the way, and then there won't be anything obscuring the canyon. This guy'll... Oh, he did finish the column, so let's just channel another column away. I wonder how far down the sun goes. I wonder if you can get sun sickness praying to your god here. I also wonder if crossing these bridges will help people avoid sun sickness, like they just have it a little bit, or if it's just intermittent enough it'll drive them mad. How are there not enough bins assigned to these? To be fair, it looks like a lot of these things don't go in bins, but... Let's kick it up to 30 bins in each stockpile. Yeah, if I could go back, I would have made this a little more aesthetically pleasing, our warehouse district. Where's my carpenter? He's making beds, but I need bins again. Actually, how many beds do I have if there's beds sitting in the workshop? A friend told me, I completely forgot about this, a friend told me that if there's things sitting in a workshop, the workshop works slower because it's cluttered. And that's a fun fact that I forgot. So let's get these beds out of there. Okay. And you know what? Let's widen the warehouse district. There you go. This place is going to be just where all the garbage goes. Apparently I made the doors on at 4, not 3. I can fix that. There we go. That'll be a rather big dig job, but... What is Canyon Brew if not a place to dig? There's that. Another column done. Oh, wait. Nope. There's one right up here for him he needs to go grab. He's not going to get it. Did you chop down those canyon trees for me? You sure did. How are we doing here for this tavern? I only don't have enough willow. That's okay though, we can just find some and chop some down. Are there any willow trees here? That's cherry. It's apricot, peach, apricot, sand pear, almond. Where the fuck are my willow trees? Don't tell me there's no willow trees and I've just been buying willow from the merchants. Apricot, walnut, almond. Oh, bother. Peach. Bayberry, bayberry. Cherry, cherry. There's a lot of trees. It's a shame I'm getting greedy. Looking for specific wood. Like, wouldn't willow be a white trunk? Might be a tile set thing. There's one. Willow, willow. Willows grow along the river. That's neat. It's going to be a little hard to grab the logs out, though, is the problem. Let's just chop it all down. Hope for the best. Definitely one of my great regrets of this fortress was that one time we tried to put everything in the trade depot and now it's just a fucking mess. What we're going to do is after the dwarves leave, we are deconstructing this depot so we can properly haul everything away, because then that gives us like a year to be ready for the next dwarven caravan. Look at this, just fine carpeting of vomit on the Sally port. Let's get some tables and chairs. That's not right. I need more tables and chairs. So let's abort this. Coffers and cabinets. This will get a lot of visitors. We can start to live up to our name as Canyon Brew. Won't hire a tavern keeper though, because we learned the tavern keeper hands out booze too fast. The berries of stopping. Let's check that. The berries of stopping. There's no boxes or bags for goblets or instruments. Ooh, we could buy some instruments from the next caravan. Apparently I have a performer assigned to perform in the tavern. Ooh. We could, I believe, channel off some bedrooms here. Let's do it like this. That's good. We'll do just this. So this tavern can accommodate 8 permanent residents. Is this lopsided? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not. That's like the tavern. The library wing. Or not library wing. It's the visitor's wing. You can only get into it from the tavern, so we don't have any willy-nilly traffic going around. If this fortress is going to be doomed, let's at least get it looking presentable first. Is stuff growing over the fort canyon I'm digging here? It is. How is stuff up here? Hey, Justin. That is going to be a real pain in the ass to channel out. I'm not even sure what the fuck's holding everything up. The fort isn't actually in trouble. I just think statistically something bad might happen because it's been alive for so long. There's some finishing touches we need, though, like our archers don't have any quarters yet. I think we actually have a full squad of archers now, don't we? The bald seals got fucked up on that attack. These guys are fine. Yep, we actually have a full squad of Marks Dwarves now. Man, we need... we need our autumn migrants to help fill out our squads. We took some casualties when we attacked that hillock. Sage is visiting now? This place is very popular. Wall. How much? So yeah, we can have a double door to get in. I need willow. We don't have enough willow just yet. But that's okay, because we will soon. guys digging out the new warehouse district? That's where all my miners are. What the hell is that? A koala. I don't remember buying that koala. Maybe the elves dropped it. Whoops. There we go, getting that chiseled away. Bunch of rocks on these drawbridges we gotta haul away. There's not really any stone stockpiles to put them in is the problem. Still got more stone than we know what to do with. There's just a chair here. That might have been the artifact. There's actually a couple tables here that I removed apparently. What the fuck? Look at how crowded that library is. Those are almost entirely visitors, except my doctor likes to go there and read porno or whatever we have in stock. A masterpiece ortho-close bracelet. We're going to have so much stuff to sell to those dwarves when they show up. Hey there. Alpaca's been found, starved to death. Yeah, that'll happen. Alright, the dining room's done, but we still need tables and chairs for the actual tavern. Which really we're just going to line the wall here. That's all we're going to do. Which graphic am I using? This is Space Fox. They'll have a stockpile here for mugs. And I suppose a little stockpile here for booze. That'll keep the visitors happy. Let's open this up. Let's open the tavern up to all visitors. Everybody's welcome to get drunk in Canyon Brew. Got that done. Let's chisel away another batch. Peel away that roof. Let the sun shine in. Kids are slowly growing up. How's the booze situation? 1,000 plump helmets. 600 wine. We might need to open up more breweries. Only time will tell. Hope I'm not, I think asking someone their tile set's a perfectly reasonable question. Oh, they're starting to dig out the inn rooms for us. The nanny goat's been found. Let's just butcher all these animals. They're starting to starve to death, probably making people uncomfortable. Tame bush tit, which I read as some bullshit, and I was like, no way it says that. I can't, I think you're in a cage, which is why I can't butcher you. Baby alpaca. Somebody's llama. A koala and an ui. Let's get rid of those. The stray grizzly bear, I think, is in a cage. I'm just playing in, it's in a full screen window, 1920 by 1080. Buck rabbit is starving to death. Just go up to the surface and get some food, you crybaby rabbit. Maybe smooth out that hotel too so the visitors are... Well, no, visitors. Fuck them. If you want to live in my tavern, you can just sleep in the bear cavern. Roughly hewn from the earth itself. Mathematician is visiting. I did not think this many people were going to move into my library. They're fucking having a blast. Well, you know what? Let's make this our tavern expansion. These could be like our craft breweries. It's not a real thing, but that's what we'll pretend it is. And what the fuck does a still need for space? A still, they can't stand in the northwest corner. All right. Shit. It's a little lopsided. Don't do that. God damn it, it's still lopsided. You're having a problem with clear water and military / burrows. Let's pause the game here because I do have clean water in my fortress right now. Easiest way to get clean water is to embark on a map that has a river or a stream like I do. It's coming down here. You want to avoid having people drink from these ponds because this water can become stagnant. But yeah, so you make sure you have some water. And then what I like to do, where did I do it? Where did I dig? Here it is. This map was easy because this river freezes in the wintertime, so I waited for it to freeze. And then I dug a little tunnel under it. And then I reroute it all this way. And it comes up here. Oh, sorry, it goes down again. It goes down again, it goes down again. Sorry, yeah, it goes down, 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 down. This little purple wall here is because if water moves diagonally, it won't flood upwards, which is super important. So this little wall breaks the water pressure so it won't flood up through my well. And then here we have our well, so they can drink clean water from inside the fortress. If you don't have clean water, like if you live near the ocean, is then you have to run the water through a screw pump, which will clean it. But as you learn stuff in Dwarf Fortress, I recommend picking really easy maps to get the hang of stuff. Like always, until you're really confident in yourself, I think you should always embark on a map with a river so that you always have clean water. Don't have to worry about it. Once you get the hang of things, there's other ways to get water that are fun, but you don't want to handicap yourself too much while you're learning. Where's that dwarven caravan? I think they come around the 10th. The 10th of this month or the 10th of next month. Still hauling away all this. We're definitely going to deconstruct this trade depot, see if I can just do a massive haul job to clean it up this winter. So I don't get to widen the river again. Another year I don't get to widen the river. Where's the tavern? Because I think we have enough walnut now. Willow. I'm supposed to be making this out of willow. All right. I have 38 willow. We did it. There. Then we put a nice double door on that, and that's the tavern. Oh, that's right. As long as it's not just a freestanding pond of water, it won't be stagnant. Let's get some of these tavern tables in. Man, the guy making my tables has to hurry up. I don't know why he's taking so long to make these tables. And these breweries, I would really like these breweries to be symmetrical, but I can't do it. Hang on, what if we do this? Still not symmetrical, but a little bit more stylish. And then behind them all, let's have a massive, let's put a massive warehouse for drinks. Nine by 9. You like my fort, thank you. I do upload all my Dwarf Fortress streams. I think I've been doing this fort for, I think, 3 or 4 streams now. So this fortress, I think, is like maybe 15 hours in. No, that doesn't sound right. Maybe 10 hours in. Might be 10 hours in on this fortress. They're bringing the willow to build the walls here. So I think we need a lot of pots to hold the booze, and we need to assign a lot of people to the brew labor. How many beds do I have? 6, 10, 12, 15, 17 beds. That's more than enough to fill out these bedrooms. And I have more than enough cabinets. And more than enough coffers. So we can finish the tavern bedrooms today. So yeah, those bedrooms will be done shortly. This floor is getting closer and closer to being channeled completely. There's actually very thick woodland now that I look at the map. Glad the wagons can even fit. Got to bring those logs in soon. There's a big trap. Oh, is someone cleaning the vomit up? Because this was just solid green a few days ago. Oh, speaking of cleaning things up, I should maybe consider making some, I should consider making some soap. We need rock nuts, though. We need rock nuts from the Dwarven Caravan. We'll make the doors out of nice so they match. And then we can also say things like nice. There we go. Now, not the walls, but let's smooth the floors for our visitors' quarters. And these guys, I don't know, they might go down to the caverns and fight monsters, or maybe they'll just visit, play us songs, like bards and shit. You didn't find magma. Unless you live next to a volcano, magma's almost in the very bottom of the map, like just to see how big the map can go, really. As I like to dig these little, like, one-by-one shafts, as deep as I can go, this up-down staircase here. And even I haven't found magma yet, and I've dug down to, I think, 120. Yeah, I've dug down to floor 140, and I haven't reached magma yet. Once you reach magma, it pretty much takes up the whole floor, though, so you basically just dig down until you get a notification that you found magma. I don't really need magma on this map, though, because we have so much coke for our metal industry. I feel like magma kilns are really for if you want to steal heavy fort, because that's when you start to really go through your cokes, because you need one piece of coke to smelt the iron into pig iron, and then one piece of coke to smelt the pig iron into steel, and then it really adds up. Looks like a lot of babies. Where do you see babies? Oh man, sorry. Cancel the baby search. We gotta get these stockpiles up. Furniture. Okay. So magma's not really necessary. No, magma's really just to challenge yourself. You can make a perfectly successful fortress out of it. I mean, I think my fortress is doing okay. I haven't found a single drop of magma yet on this map. Once you get a better feel for all the mechanics, then you can start to have a goal in mind when you embark on your fortress and decide what you want to do with it. Like, oh, I'm definitely going to use magma in this fortress, you'll say, and then the square room with babies and dogs. This is the library. The outpost liaison from Shinbim has arrived, and there's the caravan. Oh man, that canyon is getting close. I think we'll definitely be able to expose the town to the surface today. Finally live up to the name of Canyon Brew. There's the caravan of Shinbim. Let them get in and sort themselves out. The outpost liaison can come talk to me. Then we'll seal the gate and start trading. I wanted some doors here too. Orthoclays maybe? There. And then these will be the granite doors. Just for looks. Sorry, these are slate doors. Just for looks. This is to separate the new town from the old town. Because we could just go into the old town. Could I upload a 4 to 5 minute tour of my fort? So, somewhere in one of my streams is a guy asked me, and I did show him the whole fort already. So somewhere in my streams is a tour of my fortress. But I'm waiting on a lot of projects to get done, so we can kind of skim through stuff while we wait. So I initially had an old town, which you would enter through this drawbridge here, which I've pretty much raised permanently now, and you'd come down, down again, and then down again. And then this is just like a very initial fortress. I like to build a really junk town for people to live in while I build a nicer one, but the workshop flow here was really bad. They basically just lived around this giant stone stockpile. I'm the outpost liaison, so I gotta talk to the outpost liaison first, apparently. Tell me about what happened in the world, please. Begin discussion. I want all the metal bars that you have. I want all your iron, bronze and tin. Steel as well, please. Okay, that's it. Over documents, good. Looking good. All right, I will trade with you in a moment. All right, so yeah, you lived in the old town. Not a lot happened there, and then while the old town was going, it's when I started to dig out this large canyon because, you know, I like to challenge myself to try and be like the name of my town. So we start here. This is the entrance from the old town, which I'm in the middle of sealing off. We have some bedrooms. This is a furniture stockpile. We have a little wood stockpile that feeds into our carpenter's workshop, and the carpenter sleeps right next to it. And then over here we have some kitchens. Sorry, these are stills actually. We have some stills and some kitchens, which are right next to our food stockpile. And then the chefs and brewers live right next door. I think this is where my captain of the guard lives, just because I kind of stuffed it in later. This is just a room filled with turkeys, because I feed my fortress with eggs. There's an archery range here and some little bedrooms for my archers that I haven't finished. Then we come downstairs. This is maybe the heart of the fortress. We have all our stone crafting and, well, these are our crafts dwarfs workshops, and there's bedrooms for the craftsmen that are very good at their job. Some masons workshops, and they have bedrooms to sleep in. And then here's a mechanics workshop, and the mechanic sleeps right next door. I tried putting people's bedrooms next to their workshops on this fortress. I don't know if it was a good idea, because people still run around to, like, pray and get drunk. Speaking of getting drunk, though, there's our tavern. There's our grand dining hall here with this stockpile's only booze and this stockpile's only food, so these are kind of always stocked. Otherwise, I feel you have problems like guys run all the way over the fortress to grab food and run all the way back and eat it, but a little panic room filled with switches here, which I never really set up. We ended up not using a... Ooh! The Patterned Simplicities, a performance troupe is visiting my tavern. That'll be cool. But I ended up not going with a lot of switch-based traps. Can I explain what's going on in the middle? This is just a large canyon I've dug. The bridges serve no purpose other than to let people walk across. They're not hooked up to switches or anything. It's just I like the look of bridges going over this canyon. And then I'm slowly opening it up to the sun up top here. See, they're digging. But the canyon doesn't really do anything. It actually chewed up a lot of time, really, but if you don't do anything wacky, it's pretty easy to run a semi-successful fortress and dwarf fortress. They're still filling up these workshop stockpiles. Jesus Christ. Okay, now we need... That's the much more annoying step, is the very last part of channeling out of floors. You have to do it like one tile at a time or they fall down. All sorts of hauling because nobody's training. I have about... I think we found out last time we have like 50 or 60 dwarves in our army, so that's a lot of extra hauling power we can draw upon if we need to. The dwarf merchants should be... Oh shit, they're still... You know what? I didn't really get the drawbridge sorted out. Trade all these goods. A lot of beautiful masterpiece things I've made. Look at that. There, trade all that. Yeah, there's actually really no reason to do it besides looking cool. As soon as I open up the canyon to the surface, I'll be susceptible to flying monsters, and people might get sunstroke every time they walk across the bridges. I think it will also rain directly into it, pissing people off if they get wet. Looks like that performance troupe is all elves. Do you see them? Walking along the bridges, here they come. An elf poet? Cool. I don't have a single table. All right, could we stop making chairs, please, fellas? I see you going to the chair workshop right now. Stop making goddamn chairs. Make tables. There's an outstanding workshop order there, isn't there? No, there's not. I'm not sure why he did that. Oh, he's probably dragging the rock next door. Short explanation of smelting iron using coal. So you need to... Where's my metalworking district? If you want to make things out of metal, you need to find iron ore. Ores are never named after the mineral inside them, so... Iron ore can be inside hematite, magnetite, and limonite. So if you find one of those, then you go to your smelter. You go smelt limonite ore, or hematite ore, or where's magnetite? Magnetite's down here. They're red because I don't have this ore. So then you give the smelt order, and then he'll go grab some coal. There's two ways to get coal. Is you can smelt bituminous coal into coke, like that. Or if you don't have coal, you have to use charcoal from trees. You have to build a wood furnace with, sorry, BE for furnaces, and then wood furnace. And you place it, and then the order is like make charcoal from wood. And the trick to that is you have to make sure that somebody's assigned to wood burning, because wood burning is how you make charcoal, but furnace operating is how you make coke. Your metal industry is a lot more complicated if you don't have coke on your map, which I will. On my graphic set, coal looks like this. But yeah, if you don't have coal and you have to use wood, you'll run out of wood really quick. So you might be better off not going very heavy into metal if your town doesn't have coal. Let's smooth this. The craft breweries. Okay, that'll keep people busy for the next little bit. And we've got probably about a month before the caravan leaves, but let's see if my broker's there yet to trade. He is not. He's currently in the middle of storing an item in a bin. When's our werebeast going to attack? Because that seems like what's going to make my fortress fall apart right now. It is the 25th of the 7th month. And the werebeast will come on the 11th of the 8th month. So we have time, I think. Now he's making a leather cloak. My mayor plays by his own rules. Let's check our justice department. Disorderly conduct. What is this? Someone just broke the law. The bone carver accuses. It looks like he can't figure out who beat him up. Or maybe he got hit by a rock. Huh. No sentence pending. It's like there's some outstanding crimes, but they haven't been given their justice. Weird. Check our noble screen. Oh, just militia captain positions are open. I feel like maybe I need a hammer to dish out justice, but the hammer I think will kill people. That can cause tantrum spirals. There we go. Now we can trade. The figurines are still trickling in, though, unfortunately. Oh, he has some ore force, but not a bunch. See, there we go. Oh, he actually, yeah, he brought some magnetite. Tetrahedrite becomes copper and silver. But magnetite, limonite, that's more iron. Magnetite, magnetite. Limonite, limonite. Magnetite, limonite. There's some iron bars in here. But look at this. A block of limonite weighs 379. But an iron bar weighs 47, so it's way more effective to just order the bars and not the raw ore. But we're waiting to move all our goods over to trade to him. Hang on, I think we can secure the old town completely with hatches. Yes, we can. Check it. We even have some spare hatches from our failed attempt at the internment camp for werebeasts. That's fine. Let's hatch that kit up. And then we can leave that merchant airlock open forever. Just need somebody to hit that switch. Oh, actually, if they break through the merchant's gate, they can get into the town from here. Uh-oh. We can set up a drawbridge for that, I believe. Nothing to worry about. Taken by Mood. A Thamood, no less. He'll be fine. We have enough furniture. Let's make these bedrooms. An armor stand? What? No. Those coffers going. No, that's armor stands again. There. And then I think we can dig a we can dig an open shaft from the surface down to the caverns, and that should attract some mercenary monster slayers to come visit us. There we go. That guy's finally built a few tables for us to finish the tavern off. I need 4 more tables first. Let's make some mugs. Got like 100 people in this fortress. I'm not sure we have enough mugs for them to drink their booze from. Especially in a town called Canyon Brew. Shit. Want like 3 mugs for every dwarf, really? Not actually. Don't do that. Did you guys hit the double drawbridge? You did. Thanks, fellas. Now we can really get down to business here. Well, let's go with the tin, steel, iron, bronze, steel, bronze, iron, bronze, tin. Holy shit. This is incredible. Like, look at this. A tin bar cost 18 bucks. Incredible value. Could you smelt that with copper into bronze, which is barely worse than iron? Then we can make equipment out of it. That's great. Laminate, magnetite. There. We have to give him $2,000 of the stuff. Which we just did. Once we bring over the other crafts, then we'll trade some more with them. But I just wanted to, I wanted to get those bars for sure before we ran out of time. Our warehouse is filling up still. Hello? He's claimed a leather works. Uh-oh. We have leather, we have bones, we have everything but shells. Let's see what he wants. That's not the right workshop, is it? The mayor's created a masterpiece pond grabber leather cloak. Good for him. They're smoothing out the brewery expansion. This is slowly getting chiseled away. This last bit's going to take way longer than the first, like, 6 columns. Masterpiece leather cloak. Waiting for a lot of items to get hauled around, so we're just going to take a quick break here so I can grab another drink. Well, I'm back just in time. Some migrants are here. Not a good time for migrants. Because, well, we can forbid passage, actually. That'll stop them from walking through the doors. Let's see who's about to visit us here. We're going to go from 126 to 134. It's not a very big migrant wave, frankly. Who's this? A legendary metal crafter again in the autumn of 249. That's more legendary lead crafts. I wonder if we can make lead statues with metal crafting, or is that blacksmithing? Oh well. 5. I think we can actually put that entire squad. Like, we can take all these guys and draft them into the military and then order them into to stand in a locked room. And we can dodge the full moon that way. But it's, well, the full moon's actually really close, so if they're going to turn, we'll know pretty quick. There's the guy in a Fey moon. He's walking around, so he must already have the stuff he wants. I think this is good. We can have them stand in that room and then lock the door. And then we'll just disband the squad afterwards once they're clear. They have to live in the old abandoned butcher shop for a few days. They suspended the construction of bed. What is going on in the tavern? What a mess. I don't have any tables again. Where the hell are my masons? Where's that abandoned butcher shop I was going to make him stand in? Alright, let's make that squad. Our werebeast squad will be the Renown of Daggers. Alright. Erdium? What? Erdim is the last one, and Erush should be the first one. So let's Erdim and all right, they're not sorted properly. That's good. I am 17% confident that's all the migrants, so we'll just issue an order for the Renown of Daggers to stand in this room. And then we will lock them in. It's a good thing I issued that order when I did, because it's probably going to take them a couple days to walk there. Here they come. 1, 2, 3. They follow orders, so they will stand in the wrong room. Good. Oh, no, wait. I can lock this door on them as well. Is that a guy in a fey mood that's just got some bones? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's the 8th dwarf is unaccounted for. Where is he? Well, let's hope the very 8th dwarf is not the crazy one. There. Just lock every single one of these doors, and that should buy us enough time if they go crazy. Got until the 11th is when they should turn. Carpenter slipped into depression. That means he's managing to pull himself out of depression, which is actually pretty impressive. Okay, suspended. Let's unsuspend these. I'm not sure where they got to... these are fine. We have more than enough rocks, so let's just clean this shit up. Get those boulders out of the way. Don't want our visitors tripping on them. Alright, how's this coming along? Slow and steady, right? I think they can't build the furniture because there's boulders in the way, so once we get them dumped, there should be room. The merchants from Shinbim will be leaving soon, and I'm not done trading all my stuff, am I? Apparently I am. Thought I had way more shit to give you, fella. Move goods to from depot. I guess we have to bring him like the boxes full of crafts. Yep. The Decel Sabosh I might actually sell. What is it? Decel Sabosh. Oh, look at this. We have some books that have been written or left behind. The Tree, Before and After. A Fire Agat Bound Codex. Thoughts on the Dwarf. A scroll made out of Forgotten Beast skin. And this one is made out of giant skin. Untitled. I'm curious about this. What the hell was I going to sell you, though? To sell Cybash. A finished goods bin. Yeah, we'll just give you the actual box. Fine. Hey there. Whoop. It's the full moon today. Let's see if those guys turn on us. They seem to be on the level. I just need to drop off the last of this stuff and sell it. Not even sure if they'll make it. If we can get to the 12th, I'll disband the Renown of Daggers. And they're fine. If they were going to turn, they would have turned by now. It's unlock these doors because I think the guy in the Feymood actually needs these bones for his work. The Renown of Daggers. Disband squad. Yep. Back to work, everybody. Boop. Just immediately transform into regular dwarves. There should be hauling. Like, they're hauling stuff real slow. We might actually miss out on our chance to do this last bit of trading. Do I even want more stuff from them? What do they have here? They've got some food. I guess we could buy some papers and books and stuff for people to write in. But I'm a little strapped for, well, not cash, just nothing's in the trade depot to sell them. Bunch of stone crafts. You know what? I can really live without selling them stuff, frankly. I just wanted to sell them a bunch of stuff to attract more migrants. Oh, well, whoop, I need rock nuts, actually. We can make those into soap. A panic room. I could understand why I might be confused by a panic room because some people mean different things when they say it. For me, a panic room is something like this. It's just all the switches, and I lock a dwarf in so he's in charge of manning the defenses. But another thing you can do is, I was planning on doing this the old fortress. See, down here we have our drawbridge. This was originally the front gate. So you'd have your army stationed here, and they'd get attacked. But then upstairs are some archers that you'd position here, and then you'd put a hatch here and lock it. Because the problem with ranged combat and archers in Dwarf Fortress is that they prefer to run up and hit them with their crossbow rather than shoot it. So you have to make sure you have your archers locked in a room, so they physically can't run up to the enemy and hit them. And then these fortifications here let them shoot their bows through without being in much danger. And then there's another term people like to use called danger room, which is this outdated trick where you lock a dwarf in a room and then have all these retracting traps set up to levers, and you just pull the levers and they'd get like poked with wooden sticks to level up their dodge and stuff. But that's really hard to do, so I would not recommend doing that in the current version of Dwarf Fortress. Man, look at all these guys. I have a feeling they're trying to haul all these goods to the trade depot, but they're not going to make it. I don't even know. I don't even know what happened this year. Definitely need to deconstruct that trade depot and get everything out of there. Don't I have slabs I need to put down? I thought those guys would be ghosty. Hey, the merchants from Shinbim have embarked on their journey. All right, well, so long, fellas. Yeah, that's the last slab. All right. Oh, there's the ghost I was just about to say. Dwarven baby ghost. We'll get you sorted out, Dwarven baby. Looks like he's gonna float his ass right over to the slab district, though. Remove building. Just depart on your journey and leave me. Damn dwarven merchants. Yep, the ghost dwarven baby is just scaring the shit out of everybody. I can't bury him. Speaking of, are these slabs all accounted for? Nope, bunch of empty coffins. That baby's gonna hit like fucking. This is the Grand Central Station here. If that baby gets in there, he's gonna be causing a lot of trouble. People are still going to the old town? What the hell's going on over there? The garbage dump, I suppose, and we keep the rocks there, but for the most part, a lot of their stuff's been sorted. There's some copper deposits, but... Speaking of copper deposits, because I bought all that... Well, look who's suddenly in a smelting mood. We have another legendary crafter, so let's make some more lead crafts. Because I think we have a lot of lead bars finally. Lead crafts, those are going to be heavy as shit to drag around, but how many bars do I have actually? Bars. Where the hell are my lead bars? Where do they keep going? I have 400 zinc. Is sphalerite zinc? I think it is. Galena becomes lead. I have a bunch of zinc. Shit. So, we can take the copper and the zinc and turn that into brass and then make brass goods and sell them. And that's what we'll do. Sphalerite. Okay. Smelt. Make brass from bars. And then you need to make tetrahedrite for me. And then yeah, so. Totally fucked that up. Sphalerite becomes zinc. Galena becomes lead. Where's the Galena deposits? They're down in the cavern, aren't they? Nope, this cave's made out of silver. It's a shame I'm too cowardly to go down there without armor because there's a lot of silver. What the hell is this? Cave spider silk. But yeah, whoa! I thought that was silver. Native platinum. Holy shit. Maybe we should risk an expedition down there. Let's do that. That's what we're going to do this winter is we're going to dig a shaft down to the caverns. 1, we'll attract monster slayers to live in our town and go clear it out for us. And 2, we can slowly start to extract the platinum within. I want a 3x3 stairwell. Don't hit our water channel. We didn't. Going down. This is going to take a very long time to dig out, but it should be very successful. I missed it. That's fine. We can do an entrance. Right here. There we go. We'll start to slowly explore the caverns. He's begun his mysterious construction. He almost went crazy. That took him a long time to start that one. Oh, I missed your question. I don't have PayPal. Sorry. Unsuspend that. We cleared out the tavern. That's good. Now I think we have to... Now, how am I going to assign this shit? I've never actually assigned bedrooms to the tavern. Oh, wait, we just... Every single one is the berries of stopping, right? Yep. Every single one is just the berries of stopping, I think. Current long-term resident available. Perfect. Location, bears are stopping. Never gotten this far. We've never got long-term resident far. And soon, once we get that adventuring shaft down, could you guys not stand outside the fucking tavern? Sometimes I like just stand up against the wall and listen. People watch, you know. Ooh, we could put gem windows in maybe. Knock out some of these walls. Yeah. Yeah. Gem window is Y. And we can make them out of cherry opals. That's neat. Remove construction. I want one right here. 3. 6. 9. 12. So we have enough cherry opals for some gem windows. Just beautiful cut opal windows to stare inside the tavern. Maybe there's some distortion, so it's like you've got beer vision. Well, some of the holes are already there. Let's build those windows. Never built a window before. We tried it last time, but there weren't enough gems. Okay. See what those look like. Hopefully those opals aren't like down in the caverns and some poor bastard has to go get it. How's the canyon coming? Man, this is... It took a long time, but everything's starting to come together for Canyon Brew. All we need now is armor, which... I almost wonder if I should just bite the bullet and wear copper armor, because that's better than walking around naked. There's that last hole for the last window. 1, 2, 3. Neat. And then maybe we'll get some petitions. I think nobody's coming to the tavern and petitioning to join because they can't reach the cavern. Oh, they're starting to dig away though. Boom, 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 boom. But man, they're making incredible progress actually. Oh, the leatherwork. He made an alpaca leather low boot. Because my fucking mayor is obsessed with boots. Okay. He wants 2 more low boots. You know what? I think I just need to make these boots or he's just going to keep arresting people for it. Guy is obsessed with boots. Suspend that one. Let's make some low boots. 1, 2. Just little... miniature cowboy boots. I've struck tetrahedrite. We're definitely not abandoning this stairwell, so if you find stuff, just dig right in. Like, what is this? Is this cherry opal? Almandine. That's sphalerite again. There's the copper. Yeah, we can probably just tunnel some shafts into this. Still a little bit further to go, but they will soon be in the caverns. It looks like there's more caverns that we never discovered, so it looks like we're going to slam right into them. That's okay. because this is the military part of the cavern. Man, it is fucking... I am constantly surprised at how many visitors I get because of the library. I barely have anything to write with. Actually, let's actually check. 413 pigtails. Should be swimming in sheets. Mill plant into slurry. Please. Which I should really... Actually, no, let's move that over the new farms. That's just wasted infrastructure here. Farmer's workshop and the screw press and the quern. That's the tanner. That's the leatherworks. Oh man, don't need that leatherworks. There's leatherworks in the mayor's office. Weave thread and a cloth. Oh. Apparently that was suspended for some reason. I think it was suspended because I was trying to make books. Well, scrolls. I think the last bit of the canyon might take a bit because all of our miners are working on that new mine shaft. Okay, oh, did the brewery wing get built? It sure did. L for still? No. T for still? No, W. L. Okay. And then this is where we put our stockpile for all the booze that I make. This part's pretty much just plump helmets, so let's do that. Nothing goes in this stockpile but plump helmets and plump helmet wine. Where are the goddamn plump helmets? There you are. There. Maximum barrels is 81. 9x9. And you're under orders to keep making rock pots, aren't you? Okay. I have legendary stone crafters. What in the world? No wonder I couldn't afford to trade. I canceled all my crafts. It's only one guy was making stone crafts. I have like 3 legendary stone crafters. The mugs are almost done. All right. P for screw press. Go right here. Hang on. Hang on. We can dig a room out for the farmer's workshop. Entrance is here. And then the quern and the screw press go right there. Right? Yep. Yes, they do. Easily my favorite part of this fortress over the other fortress is just seeing everyone zip around. You don't really get to see that with those super efficient fortresses where everything's built around a central stairwell. And I mean, this fortress is doing okay. We can afford to lose a little bit of time to aesthetics. Have you guys made it down to the cavern yet? They're finding a lot of cool shit along the way. There we go. Oh, there it is. There's the other part of the cavern they found. Oh man, there are cave spiders. Look at all those webs. It's not giant cave spider silk, though. I think giant cave spiders are the ones that can kill us. I think regular cave spiders are just annoying. Monster slayers in the military can deal with them. But yeah, look at this cave. Keeps going down for a little bit. And I'm not sure if this cavern floor reaches the edges of the map, because if this side reaches the edges of the map, then Forgotten Beast can attack us. Yep, this tile goes off the edge of the map. Well, not Forgotten Beast, but all sorts of stuff can attack us through the cavern, so that's the reason this shaft doesn't go into the town proper. Are those cherry opals, or is that more almandine? It's almandines. Just got to finish this last little, like, kind of clear hallway into town, and then we're good. And that's also pretty safe. That stairwell doesn't hit the cavern by accident before it reaches the very bottom. Good, good, good. So now we just have to wait for the adventurers to come and petition to live here. Did we completely dismantle this? Well, we almost hauled away everything from the trade depot, which is exactly what I wanted. And then, yeah, I mean, we managed to have that hatch here in the old town. But that doesn't actually secure us because I made that merchant's gate by accident. Keep that closed. But how are we going to keep this part of the fortress safe? I'm not sure. That's weird. These doors are supposed to both be the same kind of door. Orthoclase door. This should be an orthoclase door as well. What the fuck? Why are they different looking? Oh. If a dwarf has several tasks to do, is it possible to prioritize one of them before he'll do another? Your best bet would be to disable the other layer, the other labors in therapist, but you could also, I think, like, you can go to a workshop. Hang on. Go to a workshop and be like, make a door, and then do task now. I think we'll make it a higher priority task than other things, but I think you can also, hang on, if you're designating things, you can set building / item priorities here with B. And now I guess, yeah, your best bet is to just remove the other labors, because then you're getting into wacky stuff like you're making burrows, and then like they're rejecting orders from outside the burrow. And I try to, if there's someone that I'm really worried about, I usually try to remove the other labors, or I just angrily yell at the game, confused, blaming everyone but myself. That's what I like to do when things really don't go my way. Okay, so here's what we could do. We could raise this drawbridge. Yeah, we raise this drawbridge, and then we do this. Have another little hatch defense network here. Let's chop down trees. I just gave it chop down trees orders. All right. Channel down. No, don't do that. There, like this. And then this is up ramp. Channel. There. And then we should be able to access the traders pretty safely without having to worry about drawbridges and shit. Here they come to dig it out for us. Oh, let's check our world screen, because there should be some news from the world. News and rumors. N. Oh. Well, this is horrible. All of our news is coming from our homeland. He doesn't know anything about the fucking continent we live on. Alright, what happened here? A rumor. In the late winter of 248, refugees calling themselves the Magical Group fled from the area just before an army of the Lions of Blood, led by the elf Fira Mirthful Squids, descended upon Clobbernest. So it looks like this town was maybe beset upon by elves. Hey there. In the early spring, the army of Stozu Sword Doom marched on City Sound. Okay. Oh, it's flashing because this is their marching orders. Okay, so this goblin pit attacked this human settlement. What do we have over here? Murky Granite was conquered. Okay. They marched on this. Looks like the homeland is really getting shit on by elves and goblins. What's going on down here? What are these friendly yellow-looking ones? The late Messiah was known to be in Glazed Vale. Oh, artifact rumors. Ooh. In the late summer of 249, Threat Rights was known to be in Glazyeld. Has Glazyeld not fallen after I abandoned it? Interesting. Where's Glazyeld? That's Roof Murder. Watched Mine. This is Glazyeld. Glazyeld. Population 300. I guess it's still in one piece. I kind of want to reactivate and see what they're up to. But let's dig that little merchant's cubbyhole. There we go. It's getting dug out. Okay, one more floor hatch. Perfect. Finally got that trade depot cleaned up. Bugging me for like 2 years. Rebuild it. And the downside is I'm not sure which bridge is which now. Oh no, wait. If those switches were linked up in the new town, those ones make sense. The mayor's mandated the construction of certain goods. I'm sure he wants more fucking boots because he's got boot fever. Alright. This is the one left, so we want this one pulled. What the hell did you do? Make boots. God damn it, dude. Tired of making boots. Alright, I think we've mostly dealt with our logistical problems for now, so let's redraft our military. Doubly so because we got some new goons to fill out the squads. A farmer, fishery worker, bard, potash maker. Another fishery worker. These guys got pretty fucked up. Fish dissector, glazer, animal caretaker. These guys don't even have a commander. You can get the ranger. Yeah, these rangers are being drafted as melee. I don't care. There, all right. I have 79 active soldiers. Let's make it an even 80. 80 soldiers. Very strong army, except for the fact that they're all armored. Just wearing their pigtail socks. The warehouse is filling up in a hurry. How's the old metalworking district coming along? That's weird. That brass order fell through. Did we run out? 300 copper, 400 zinc. No, make some fucking brass. Brass bars too. Why did you cancel that order, mister? Make brass bar from bars. Yes. And then our 2 legendary metal crafters can start making brass crafts, and those will sell for a fucking mint when the dwarfs come next year. I guess we'll just trade brass crafts for iron bars. That'll be how we get our military up. Probably give that other metal crafter a bedroom, can't we? There, look at this. The benefits of having surplus furniture. You can just pound out an expansion. How are we doing here? It's the 9th month. Winter's not even here yet. Although, knowing my luck, I think the goblins might attack us this winter. I can't remember. Was I dooring off these little slit bedrooms, or did I decide against it? I decided against it. No, I didn't. Oh, that's the hotel. That's why these ones aren't. The hotel doesn't get doors, but this expansion will. It's in the metal crafting district. Maybe they don't like the noise. There actually is no noise. You don't make noise when you craft, but let's pretend they do, so these dwarves get a little peace and quiet. Look at that. Maybe not the most efficient bedroom design, but even without like going with giant apartment complexes, I've been pretty easily able to accommodate my entire town. It definitely helps that over half my town is in the military and barracks are super compact for living space. Like, look at this. This is 10 dwarves live in this tiny little area. Speaking of, let's put them all back on active duty. Except the chassis of inking, because that's how archers train. There. How can I see in which season I am and when the next trader is coming and which? So, I'm actually not sure how it looks on basic Dwarf Fortress, but your date's here, and it's 3 months to a season. So elves will always visit you in the spring, and then humans will always visit you in the summer, and dwarves will always visit you in the fall, assuming they can reach your site. Your homeland might be at war with the humans or elves, and they won't come visit. But unless the dwarven civilization has been destroyed completely, dwarves will always visit in the fall. Hold capital U. Let's press. Press uppercase U. That's not. Uppercase U isn't doing anything for me. But you can at least see the date here. Maybe it's C. News and rumors. No. I would really like to beat up these goblins. Spread ring, spread ring, spread ring. Jade spider. Did they reclaim it from the jade spiders? They sure didn't. Oh, moistened yes is getting bigger. Z. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Well, that filled up with booze. Let's make sure these guys are brewing my booze, by the way. Brew drink from plant forever. I really don't want to make manager orders on these ones. Construction nearly done, you bumpkins. I don't want to set up manager orders on those because I think my manager is getting a little overworked as it is. I think if you have too much shit, your manager has trouble keeping up with it, so. Well, there's our gem windows. Let's see if I can inspect them, although I don't think constructions have quality, so it won't be like a masterpiece gem window. Yeah, just a gem window. Whoop, there's still more canyon to chisel away. It's easy to forget about it. My carpenter is stumbling around obliviously. Good thing we're largely done with carpentry, because it looks like this one carpenter's just gone off the deep end. Asab Urvadmizbeth. Where are you? There you are. He's trying to pray. Azab has become haggard and drawn due to the tremendous stresses placed on him and is oblivious to reality. Within the last season, he was dejected after being unable to acquire something for too long. He felt self-pity after being away from his family for too long. His family doesn't live in the fortress, so he's really depressed about that. Self-pity, self-pity, self-pity. He was dejected. So he felt satisfied while crying on somebody in charge. The poor fucking mayor. He's my former chief medical dwarf. I forgot about that. I fired him. He was interested near a fine door, and he felt satisfied crying on somebody in charge. Oh man, yeah, this guy's probably fucking done for. He's probably just gonna fucking wither away. How's this captain of the guard coming? I don't know if I want to make a hammerer, is the thing. The hammerer will definitely kill people. And I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to sign a hammerer because if he starts executing people in very busy parts of the fortress, they'll see the murder, and then those people will get upset, so pass. Alright, yeah, so the trade depot's done, and then you just come down here, and then through the hatch, and then you're back in the town. So we've re-secured the merchant's entrance. Oh shit, did I make the garbage dump inaccessible? I did. No, that's not true. You can get there from the merchant's gate, can't you? Ah, whatever. Ranger cancels hunt. Couldn't find path. Who the fuck is hunting that shouldn't be? We don't enable that in our fortress. Hunting? I think not. Never worth it in my experience. My very limited experience of Dwarf Fortress. Thought I built a farmer's workshop. Oh, I think the outpost liaison or something came to talk to me while I was in the middle of setting that up. And the screw press can go here. And then the quern goes here. There. For how many people come to the library, I'm surprised not enough people... Sorry, I'm surprised not more people come to the tavern and ask to move in. Like, look at this place. Astronomers, scholars, chemists, mathematician, a sage. All right, the brewers are brewing. How does that actually reflect our stockpiles? Man, 500 cave wheat, 400 pigtails. We're actually starting to go down in wine. Maybe some more people need to be brewers. Sort by military status. And then if you're not in the military, help make some fucking beer. Military off duty, that's not right. All these squads should be training. Huh. How many brewers do I have? I have 12 brewers. There's not nearly enough booze being made. Gonna remove all labors on people that are in the military. That way I'm not being misled about how many people can do something. This is dummy me. I can do it like this. Don't recover the wounded. This guy is my chief medical dwarf, and I'm glad that you're very good at being a doctor, but I don't care. He's also a legendary miner, but he's a legendary mason too. Jesus Christ, that guy's got too much stuff. Okay. And then, yeah, these are actually my active duty guys. Fisher Dwarf, that's a great way to wind up in my army. So yeah, you don't do anything, and then if I take you off duty, all you do is haul items and pray. Military off duty, I'm not sure why these guys are off duty. There. A little heavy-handed, but should help the labors a bit. All right. B, C. Yeah, they're all training. It might just be when they have to go drink or eat, therapist considers them off duty. Okay. Still some idlers, but there's also some channeling to be done, so probably start to do some very large channeling over here as well. Yep, because we can just walk out this way as we ship it away. Looks like it's raining. I prefer melee. Range is such a pain to set up. Usually, like 90% of my army is melee units. Then you have like one squad of Marks Dwarves just to, depending on how your base is laid out. Actually, for that exact reason, maybe I should see if I can accommodate the Merchant's Gate with an archer's approach. I can. Melee is so much easier to set up, but check this out. I'm not sure if I can do it properly, but we do this. We're here, right? And then like here-ish. Okay, and then what? Not the best approach, but so basically what happens is we channel this out so the ceiling's high, and then we have a little like pillbox up above filled with archers, and they can shoot on either side if you get into the fortress that far. But you know, the hallway doesn't really accommodate them, so they won't get much done. But we can still do it. And then we just have a little hatch, so they're locked up there. But you could have a couple archers defend the entrance doing that. Actually, if we widen it, we can fit way more dudes, so let's do that. Let's make it even wider. Like this. There. The other great thing about melee is not only is it way easier to set up than archers, is even well set up archers aren't that deadly. They just aren't in danger. It's just as easy to have like very well trained melee guys. Still hauling shit away, huh? I have a feeling that wheelbarrow might just be filled with clothes or something. Still all sorts of hustle and or bustle. A doctor's come to visit. There's winter. I'm hesitant to send out a raid in the winter because the goblins love to attack in the winter, I think. So we might get a goblin invasion. But we'll get an alert, so that should give us enough time to retreat into our burrow and lock the hatches, rally our military. Get that chiseled away. Almost exposed to the surface. Actually, maybe that is grass. No, that's definitely vomit. Pile of vomit. Because it's not exposed to the sun yet. That's how you know it's not grass. He digs so quick, we just got to get him to the tile in time. A vile force of darkness has arrived. Speak of the devil. All right. Military alert, everybody. Get into your positions. Really, we can keep the burrow. So let's delete the other burrows. Yes. Delete it, delete it, delete it. We can make a burrow that encompasses the whole town. This is good. Because they're not allowed to do jobs that exist outside the burrow. So we just have to make sure the burrow doesn't let them leave the town. That's fine. And then probably going to be relying pretty heavily on our Atom Smasher. Because if they're anything but regular goblins, we won't be able to survive. Even regular goblins will just fucking chop through us because we're naked. Move down. And then this, it's just the whole floor, really. You can fucking do whatever you want. Here you go. This is a really lazy burrow, but sometimes when it's a large siege, you just want your entire town to be the burrow, basically. There's no reason to go down there. So there's a good chance some of the people up on the surface won't make it home in time. But that's life in Dwarf Fortress. All right, you need to get home right away. And where are they coming from? Oh shit, they brought trolls. Wow, goblins, trolls. That's a lot of trolls, actually. 2, 3, 4, 5. They have some beak dogs. Okay, well, we also have the cages, remember. The cages will really thin them out. We just got to get everybody inside. Okay, so this hatch is now locked. That'll keep them out of the merchant's district. So you guys have to run through this hatchway here or you will be killed by goblins. Actually, where the fuck are they? They started all the way down here, so man, there's plenty of time to get everybody home. Perfect. There's the hatch right there under this willow tree. Or a walnut tree? What kind of tree is this? It's an apricot tree that holds the secret entrance to our fortress. Seriously though, this guy needs to stop being sun drunk and get home. Get the hell out of there now. See, this is the one problem with the attackers is the sun sickness really slows you down. Where are they? I mean, they must know that there's a way in. Here they come. Holy shit, that's a lot of them. It might be the entire cap of 40. Right now it's set up to not allow more than 40 people on the map for performance purposes. Whoa, that's a lot. Just trolls and beak dogs, and the few goblins they have are probably mounted on those beak dogs. We can trap about half of them in our cage traps. We'll be fine. Who's in the front? We just got to find whoever is moving the quickest. And we'll just follow that guy. This guy is doing pretty good. We'll be fine. I have a fairly robust defense system. And I mean, we don't have to end this, we don't have to relieve this siege until the autumn when the dwarf caravan comes back from Shinbim. The trolls are the troublemakers, and they're probably going to be the first wave of dude to hit the cage trap, so... They're going to butcher that poor dog guarding the trapdoor, unfortunately. Look at how slow they're moving. We're fine. They're just approaching the trade depot. See, there's those bodies outside. Yeah, technically, if you wanted your fortress to be, like, attack-proof, is just make sure you have a hallway filled with 40 cage traps, and that would capture probably every invader. But we didn't do that. We don't quite have 40. Actually, did someone else? Yep, these trolls are fucking rocket ships. Holy shit, these guys barely made it home in time. Oh, someone picked a really stupid time to leave my town. Well, I must really be going now, done doing all my book shit. You're dead. You are so fucking dead. The stray dog has been found dead. Yep, they just attacked the one right outside. There it is. My secret entrance. Trade depot destroyed by the troll. So they can punch down, but they can't punch up. So these, oh no. Trolls are building destroyers. They can break the door. So that means we won't be able to contain them in the Atom Smasher. But the trolls should be the ones that hit the cages. That's not too bad then. Well, really bad for my reputation, because here come the trolls to fucking kill those guys. Oh, look at that. Another caged troll. That astronomer was very dumb about it. Whoa! What? The troll doesn't care. I see you also, man of culture. You are free to pass. They're just not fucking fighting those dudes. Maybe it's because they're humans, and humans aren't... No. They must be visiting from the spread ring, and the Jade Spiders aren't at war with them. Where the fuck's the rest of this army? We've captured 4 trolls so far. Oh, it was paused. Here comes the 5th troll. There's 6. 7. How many active trolls are there? Because if we can, oh Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oof. That's not 14 cages. It's actually exactly 14 cages. I can't count. So assuming the trolls are the first ones down here, we'll actually be able to capture every single troll before they break anything. What will I do with the captured trolls? You know, I'm not sure. Even unarmed trolls are dangerous, so I probably shouldn't have my men beat them up. Oh! Here comes... Whoa, whoa! It's all the trolls at once. I think they might be chasing that astronomer. The ultimate bait. A mathematician. Slate floor hatch was destroyed by troll. Uh-oh. Oh, they bashed open the other ones outside so they can go into the incredibly dangerous caverns now. Good work, fellas. Just a few trolls left that aren't caged. 1, 2, 3 trolls remain. What the hell is that I saw on other? A Dwarf. A wild Dwarf. It's a sort of cave beast, which is very dangerous. A large, long-bodied grazer with a thick mane that feeds on the tops of tower cap mushrooms deep under the earth. I'm pretty sure Dwarfs are dangerous. I really want to kind of go give these goblins what for, but I think I might lose way too many dudes if I do. And apparently we can dismantle the cage traps on these diagonals because people always prefer to move diagonal when they're attacking shit. What's that weird animation? Where? Oh, they're shooting at these archery targets. They're training their range skill. This is my archery range. Looks like the beak dogs are going to use up a couple of the cages on us. There's actually only 3 cages left. And there's 3 trolls left, so some of the trolls are going to get through. This is good, though. This burrow's working out because the town's still functioning. Yeah, see, he's practicing his marksmanship. The bridges... Thank you! I very much enjoyed the bridges. And the bottom floor is a temple to the god of caverns. It's very fitting, I think. Time for Atom Smasher. Yep, they're about to break through. This could go pretty south, too, because there are trolls left that will just punch the door. I see 3. Cavi Sow is starving. Not right now, Cavi Sow. All right, the door is now locked. They've claimed this door. I've lost the ability to lock it. And it looks like they're not in a rush to stand in the Atom Smasher now. Whoop, water froze over. How am I going to get them into the Atom Smasher, though, if they don't want to fight? There's still a lot. There's still way too many to send my shitty army in. Look at this. 88, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 43 guys attacking me. I think I increased the invader cap to 60. So there are 43 things on this map that are in a rush to murder me. So let's unforbid this, and then we'll just start mashing that switch. They should be incredibly driven to attack this scholar. Alright, looks like they noticed the door's open. Alright, here come the goblins. Just gotta smash a couple of them. Did they actually take it? Not yet, alright. I assume this one that says on is the murder switch, so do that please. A lot of people not doing anything, which is a problem. Probably fiddle with the door so they keep trying to come in. There we go. That was a troll too, so good shit. And then it is this switch way in the back that's doing that for us. A chemist is visiting. Man, who is spreading these rumors about the incredible library slash giant tavern that is Canyon Brew? Keep that door in our hands, please. I need to lock a dwarf in there. Whoever decides to flip that switch, we gotta lock him in. This fella, you're gonna be manning the defenses, young man. What trap was that? That's actually just a drawbridge. If you're on a drawbridge when it lowers on you, you are just killed. It's just a fun quirk in how the way Dwarf Fortress works. Alright, he's in there, so the bridge will be a little more responsive now. Yeah, so if it lowers on top of you, you're killed, and if it raises while you're on it, you're thrown into the wall, which really hurts. And I actually built that out of desperation when I was attacked by a bunch of dwarf thralls. Like, dwarves that were kidnapped as babies and then raised to serve the goblins as soldiers, because I was not ready to fight dwarves. This guy's really hurt because he got thrown at the wall. I think this big dog is just bleeding to death. It's maybe too injured to walk. Whoop. Yep. Her left upper leg is mangled beyond recognition, and her left upper leg is running with big dog blood. Probably crippled. The siege hasn't been broken yet. Here comes some more gabbies. Forbid passage. Snagged another batch. Okay. If we could get that door open so enough guys stream forward, we can lure a bunch into the drawbridge again. Shit. I lost the door. I didn't pause it properly because I pressed tab by accident, so I lost my menu. I couldn't tell if we were paused or unpaused. All right. Lock the hatch. That'll keep us secure, but we've lost the ability to control this hallway. Got another batch of them, though. Actually, you know what? It takes them so long to run to this, we can probably fiddle with this switch a lot easier. You just have to really keep an eye on that one, because if they get through that hatch, they're in the base. Oh, there's a doctor coming to visit. Don't mind me, fellas. All the trolls are dead slash captured. I'm not. I think we squished the other trolls. There's one troll unaccounted for, but man, look at this. Really cut that invasion down to size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They had like 43 things when we started. They should be breaking. They should be terrified after that. Looks like they want to come in for round 2, though. Nope, they're running. The siege has been lifted. Just one chemist is like, make way, young man. There's important science to be done. Is that troll going to make it in? Yep. There we go. I need that switch flipped right fucking now. That'll be the last troll accounted for if we can get him. Oh yeah, he doesn't know what to do. Boop. Later, asshole. My goblin trash compactor's been going pretty well. Downside is when you crush them, they're deleted along with all their items. If we had a strong military, we would be able to kill them in combat and then smelt down their equipment for iron. Yeah, the siege has been lifted. Fucking incredible. I think this guy was maybe just visiting. Kavish Udursal. This guy should be in the burrow. She is a member of my town. I'm not sure why she left. She's dead now. Oh, she won. All the invaders are gone, so let us end the burrow alert so we can retrieve the wounded, aka that one sick person. She's pretty fucked up. I'm not sure why she broke ranks. She should be training right now. Her left lower leg has been cut open, and that's it. She just got stabbed in the leg by that archer. Assuming she can walk home, we can fix her up. She's crippled. Someone will have to drag her home. Can you explain the letter to forbid using doors? Sure, just query a door with the Q button. And then L will forbid passage, so as long as they're not a building destroyer, you can lock it remotely. It's like a very low-tech drawbridge. And then keep tightly closed will stop animals walking through it. That's how I keep all my turkeys in here. And set as internal, I think, is for like building rooms, for room value. I don't use the internal. I mostly just forbid passage and keep tightly closed. And then you have to, if you noticed in the siege nag, is if an invader touches a door, then we lose the ability to forbid it. So we can't remotely lock doors if enemies like control that part of your town. That should really fucking take the wind out of the sails of that goblin pit, though. Especially if they came from Moistened Eyes. Because that was like half their town they just attacked us with. Looks like they're going up to the surface to either retrieve people or no, I think there's outstanding job orders. Well, we need those cage traps replaced, so... What's a cage? The button for cage is J. What will I do with the trolls? I'm not sure. I might just order my army to murder them for skill. All right, that's another bit of the canyon exposed. This will be the one. This will let sun go all the way down. Let's start dumping these boulders. Let's get all these bridge boulders out of the way. There. clean this town up a little bit. That's good. That is good. So another siege. Kill one troll, 2 train. So I think what we do is we just like go military, sorry, squads S, and then have like the bald seals attack one of these cages, and they should kill whatever's in it. Yep. Okay, beak dog. Okay, yep. So how do I cancel this order? All right, cancel this. So we go A, and then you hold shift to grab other squads. D, E, F, G, H. And then attack. Kill from list. And this will kill all the caged things we have. Right? Yeah, here we go. Goblin, beak dog, troll, troll, troll. They won't get much skill. But they're just going to run up there and beat the shit out of me. You're not allowed to fight back in a cage. And the rest are just things on the map or things that are visiting. All right, kill those things. So the military should rush in there and just start clubbing people. Will the sun shining down give people sun sickness by using a bridge? A very good chance it will, Fat Cow. Here they come. You can see them. Hop, 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 rushing across the bridge. Assuming both my carpenters aren't having nervous breakdowns, we should be able to rebuild some wooden cages to capture more invaders. Here they come. The thing is, the Hammerlord should probably just one-shot it. Call up the combat log in a second, see what happens. I think they're moving the cages down to the warehouse district and everybody got confused. Can you bring a cage troll into a special trained kill room? You can... I've never done it, but you can do something weird where it's like you put them in a room and then like you hook them up to a lever that releases them. But the thing with a troll is a troll is really dangerous even with his bare hands. So you'd want to mostly do that to the goblins you capture. Because an unarmored goblin's very not dangerous, but an unarmored troll is still pretty dangerous unless you've got like iron or steel. And I don't. I just have just naked dwarves with hammers in my town. Just the hammer bros. They're probably going to move those cages down here. Yep. Nope. There we go. See? Beating this. Just whack-a-mole on these poor bastards. The white stork is fighting whom? Oh, someone's hunting. It looks like these fights are so one-sided is... Oh, who's he fighting? It looks like these fights are so one-sided is you're not actually allowed to get a combat report. They just poke the shit out of them. And this will also empty the cages so we can just put them back in the trap hallway. Yeah, I'm not getting any combat reports. But you can see them all grouped up here. They should be trying to kill him. Can they not fucking land a hit or something? Kill various. There we go. Yep, they'll just tend to their business, their grisly orders. They seem to be having a very hard time doing it, and I'm not getting any combat reports. The summer of 248, which was last year, that's an old report. Cage trap announcements, yep, okay. So yeah, don't get reports when you beat the shit out of a guy in a cage. Not even sure they're actually successfully killing the guys in those cages based on how slow this is taken. Actually, I think hammers are really bad against trolls. Hammers are for people wearing armor. Oops. Hey, speaking of oops, what's our brass supply look like now? 30. Okay, that's coming along real fucking slow, fellas. I think I need some more people smelting. I have 4 furnace operators. Yep, I need more people smelting. Smelting's rather thankless work. We don't need anybody special to do it. Just if you've got some free time, go smelt some shit for me. Yeah, they're definitely having some trouble down there. Hey there. Let's check the hospital. Oh, looks like that one militia commander's okay. I think this is someone that fell down in the caverns. Looks like they got nicked by a dust cloud while we were digging out the canyon. So I'm a little worried about them. What the hell does this person keep doing to them? Are you not able to diagnose them properly or something? Diagnose patient. They don't know what's wrong with him. That's a fucking big problem. That person's probably going to die for that reason. His right shoulder is fractured and his left shoulder is fractured. I think just a crutch should do that. Do we not have crutches? Let's just make a crutch to be safe. Let's also hope that we have a carpenter. Well, if the carpenter log is filled, we don't. That'll mean both our carpenters are having nervous breakdowns. And they are. So let's get some more carpenters. It's not the most incredible batch, but we just need cages. Don't need masterpiece cages. Check the kitchen. This is coming along. Yep. Still got plenty of food. Nobody's going to be starving to death. Keep mashing that up into slurry, and you just keep pressing that slurry into scrolls for us. Are you guys still in your cage match? Yep, I don't. I'm a little worried at how long this is taking. Because I don't get reports. I have a feeling maybe I can't kill them if they're in the cage. Oh. I can have my Marks dwarves do it instead because they'll be able to shoot into the cages, I think. Okay, so we will go and cancel all these orders. Yeah, this is my spillover stockpile for the other stock when the other stockpiles aren't sorted out properly. And really, just the fortress has gotten to the point where I've been very lazy with my stockpile management, so now everything winds up here. All right, so we go squads. Archer squad. Orders. Kill those cage trolls. Actually, fuck it. They run out of arrows. They won't be able to do it properly. All right, not these guys. I want you to kill the trolls. The beak dog shouldn't put up much of a fight. IJ. Man, I captured so many trolls, but I don't know what to do with them. There. Good luck, chastity of inking. Melee dudes, go home. You weren't able to kill them. They look very thirsty, too. Hopefully the Marks Dwarves come in here and do it properly. No, he's standing right next to it like an idiot. All right. Yeah, I mean, I could put them on a bridge and then like retract the bridge so they fall down to the mining layer and then just go down and fight their crippled bodies. What should I do? You know what? I think dealing with these guys is going to be a bit of a logistical pain in the ass. So we'll have to, I think we'll have to plan something out for next time. But actually, we're getting very close to the end of the stream. And like I mentioned last time, this is my last stream before Christmas because I won't have time to stream during the holidays. And I guess I'm a little surprised that not more exciting stuff happened. But this is it. No, not right now. We're going to play for a little bit longer, but it'll be until after Christmas before the next stream. So I hope you enjoyed today's canyon, bro. I think some stuff got done. We still need to get our hands on some ore so we can actually have an armored military. Because we need a lot. It's what? Head shirt, 2 gloves, 2 boots, legs. So yeah, 7 ore per person. So 70 per squad. We're at 10 squads. We need 700 iron or bronze. And then our army's fully equipped. That's fucking a lot considering we have to trade for it. But let's at least open up this canyon. I want to actually open the canyon to the surface before we stop for the day. How am I doing for sheets? We have 100 leather still. I can probably stop our cloak production. Sheets, we only have 3, so I need way more pressed into sheets. This canyon's almost opened up. Cat gave birth to kittens. That's just going to be a logistical problem. Not sure if my archers actually managed to kill any of them. I don't think so. So cancel order. Cancel Kilvarius. And you're not on duty anymore. Oh, they really beat the shit out of that one. What is this? Engraver's been possessed. He'll be fine. We did do it, though. We did open it to the air. But now this next... Gonna be just as annoying as the floor below it was. Claim the workshop. Surprised we're not at bolts yet, actually. Guess I was on repeat bolts for like a year straight. Yeah, I could do a drowning chamber, but I've never gotten around to figuring out how to drain one properly. I guess you could drain it into the cavern. Maybe that'll be our next project for Canyon Brew, is try to get a drowning chamber. We can maybe start to widen the river into a drowning chamber. Because we could widen this river so it fills this up, and then we lower the bridge, and then we raise it, and then we drain it. But how would we drain it? Interrupted by a gremlin. What in the goddamn? The hell is that? A small humanoid creature with a mischievous, toothy grin. Not on my fucking watch. Things from the cave are starting to get in. Alright. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Attack this fucking thing right now. I think he just causes trouble. I'm not sure he actually attacks people, but... The gremlin is fighting. The gremlin attacks the Mark's Dwarf. Gremlin, I've been badly injured. This leaves me so shaken. I think the dwarves are winning. We'll inspect the dwarves after the fact. I believe they've won, so let's do a quick investigation, make sure they're okay. Got bruised in the arm. That's pretty good. Just goblin punched him in the elbow. Just get that cleaned up before it starts to stink up the place, people. Okay, he was just standing there. That concerned me for a moment. Alright. Yeah, let's dump that fucking body. Probably butcher that. Nah, the gremlin talked. It's probably too sentient. Dwarves don't eat things that are sentient. Elves do. Elves are weird. Never working with tracks. I've seen a lot of cool things you can do with tracks, but I've never planned my fortress out to the point with tracks. I think if you go in with a plan in mind, you can do some pretty cool stuff with tracks, though. Never actually finished the tavern tables, did we? Jesus Christ, we just barely have enough tables after I forgot about it for like 40 minutes. And nobody petitioned to join my fortress. That's weird. Oh, shit. That guy's fucking trapped in the switch room. Go get something to drink, fella. Jesus Christ. I canceled the alert, right? Yeah, the attack's over. I canceled the alert. Thanks, Justin. Yeah, it is super close to wrapping up. Just this annoying little last bit of dirt channeling to do, and then we'll have the canyon. Well, like, I mean, you can see it. There you go. It is now open to the sun. Canyon Brew. We can live up to our name, finally. Huh. The hell is this? Did someone fall down the canyon? Toad remains. That is weird. Just a toad jumped down, fell further than he thought he was gonna. Yeah, we might be able to work on a drowning chamber for our battle entrance. But it looks like we hauled that gremlin away. So I think this is a good time to stop. So like I said, there won't be any more streams until after Christmas. But thanks for coming out to watch. And we'll see what the Dwarves of Canyon Brew get themselves mixed up with next time. Thanks for watching.